They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. Working out of the gun, Burrow. That is brought in at the 10. And he's in! Touchdown, Cincinnati. And how about that? His first career catch also becomes his first career NFL touchdown.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
The kick is good. Makes the score Lions 10, Bengals 7. Justin Tucker is set to kick off.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And this will be a Lions first down. He gets this up past the 40-yard line.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
So they're trying to get the ball out of the hand of the quarterback. That's the best way to slow down any good pass rush, but the accuracy and the run after catch is a critical part of the play. So when this ball is not thrown out in front, what they call the front shoulder pad throw, it makes it really hard for this slant route to get completed, and the ball's thrown so far behind it. Well, it's 2 straight plays now where this secondary has won their matchup, and right now, the offense needs to find some plays that just call for easy completions. Get your wide receivers in space. Allow them to run after the catch. Because right now, these downfield passes, the defense is all over.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Here's Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And that is incomplete.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential. Your ability to protect the ball and on defense, take the ball away. And for any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
And he'll give his guys a little bit more room to work with as he's able to get forward out beyond the 10-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Chase Brown. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. So, first quarter in the
first quarter.
Here's 2nd and 6. Burrow to throw. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
So often we see when those balls get deflected up into the air, they usually turn into interceptions. I think the offense dodged a bullet here, and they're fortunate there was nobody in the area to come down with that pick.
And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
On 1st down, it's Goff. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They're going to run out of the gun with Gibbs. And he's going to have a 1st down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Goff. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Battle. And the Bengals will have great field position right around midfield.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. I mean, you're not going to get away with it at this level.
Now Brown. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Play action now. It's Burrow. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Whoa. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. An extra point attempt to follow. He knocks it through. And the Lions will get out in front 17-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Here's 1st and 10. They bring Chase in motion. A first down throw for Burrow. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
The second down throw is incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. Short pass taken in by the tight end. That'll change things. Out of bounds inside the 35. That is a big play for Cincinnati. An even 40 yards.
Here we go.
On first down, Burrow. This is caught down that right sideline. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
Really nice answer to the previous drive from this quarterback. You want to play at this league and you want to play for a long time, you better have a short-term memory because mistakes are going to happen. Really nice job here bouncing back, putting together a promising drive, and he's hoping to come away with a touchdown of his own.
This defense back up but stepping up. No gain on the play. It stays at the 3.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop.
And he's in. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Bengals. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
Next to score, Lions 17, Bengals 14.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. First and 10. To throw is Goff. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. Throwing is Burrow. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Try again. It's second and 10. Here's Burrow. He'll spot Higgins, who makes the grab. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. Now some movement up front. Flags down. Mistake-filled first half continues. So after the 5 yards walked off, it is 3rd down and 8. A tight end in motion now. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. 2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. Greg and I back from Ford Field in Detroit in a moment. On 1st and 10, Burrow. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. To throw is Burrow. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And a strong 1st down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short. They hand it to Gibbs. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
2nd and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a 1st down.
First down, and they stick with Gibbs. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He airs this one out looking for Mechie.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
Third down, 3 to go. They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. And he is going to have a Lions first down. He's able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Goff. He completes this one to Mechie. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
Goff to throw on first down. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Lions. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one taken at the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Now to throw on first down. Now a deep ball looking for Brown.
And as the game goes on, these are the throws they got to find a way to connect with, those chunk plays. I like the idea of pushing it downfield, but the next time they get an opportunity, they've got to find a way to connect.
Here's the 3rd and final timeout for the Lions. They go play action for Burrow. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly in his 3rd and 10. Now, Burrow. Going for it all. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half.
Jeff Potts to kick off for the Lions.
3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. Here comes a return from the 3. Now on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
Throwing on second down. Goff. That is hauled in at the 5. And he will get into the end zone. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Detroit. That his second touchdown now here in the season opener. The PAT up and good. And the Lions will extend this third quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
I'm one, ready? Here we go. Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch.
Complete to T.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He'll find Brown out of the backfield. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At their 40-yard line.
Burrow. And that is incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot. It's really just an extended handoff. Get the ball out wide to your running back in space and make the defense tackle him. That's really all this is. Something small turns into a nice pickup.
Burrow now. Room to maneuver at the 35.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Higgins sent in motion. To throw is Burrow. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again. The key to any good quarterback sneak starts with the surge and the push of the offensive line. From there, can the quarterback find a seam? Can he find a little gap and drive his legs? In this case, give credit to the defensive line. They held their ground, they got a good push back, and they were able to come up with a huge stop on 4th down.
At the 32-yard line.
A 2nd down throw for Goff. Open man downfield. It's Laporta. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a 1st down to boot.
Well, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
On 2nd down, Goff. the pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get to the backfield and bring it down.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
That's about as big time as you get. There's a saying, Mike, that you really judge your quarterback by his ability to operate not only on third down, but what they call third and pass, meaning it's such a long down and distance, they have no choice but to air the ball out. And when you can convert third downs at that distance, chances are you got a pretty big-time quarterback. I'm thinking, Mike, they might have had a little tendency on him or been tipped off pre-snap, because it seemed to me like that defense was just ready and waiting for the jet sweep. There wasn't a whole lot he could do. He takes the loss.
So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13. From the gun, here's Gibbs. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Goff to throw. That's caught by Gibbs. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive. They'll run with Gibbs. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. Handoff. Gibbs running left. And he's into the end zone. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. A try here for the extra point. He's got it. And the Lions are going to extend their lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. A 1st down throw for Burrow. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. On 1st down, Burrow. And he's going to be taken down. They sack him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing is Burrow. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Frankly, Mike, a disaster. I don't know how else to classify it. I mean, that's now 5 turnovers, 3 coming through the air. You're just not going to win games at this level playing and giving the ball away.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a handoff to Gibbs, left side. Gibbs with a 1st down and more. And he's going to take this all the way home. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point is up and through. And the Lions will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. Now an opening past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Burrow to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
The drag route, we used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
15-yard pickup there. It's a Cincinnati first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Here we go, here we go. 11.
Now, Burrow. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. His 2nd catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. So now the Bengals and Burrow will come out and try to add 2. That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points. Well, that recovery certainly makes things a little more interesting, but you're still down 2 possessions, so you've got to work fast, score quickly, and then line back up and recover another one.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. This one complete right side. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Burrow. Short pass taken in by the tight end. A pickup of 14 on that one. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
First down, Bengals.
To throw is Burrow. Now he takes off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Passing right side, and Chase has it. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. And that is incomplete.
The biggest issue why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. Sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He'll get this one complete to Brown.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jack Campbell.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. Hard running there. He'll get this only to about the 13. Here's a 2nd and 9. Here's Gibbs. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Turner. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit. This is 1st and 10. Back to throw, Burrow. And this will be incomplete.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved a touchdown along the way.
Here comes 2nd down. Here's Burrow. He's got it at about the 8. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Now, 1st and goal. They'll drop to throw. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1. So the touchdown was big. This almost equally as big, though. We're going to try to make it a 1-score game with a 2-point conversion. That is caught. They're going to get the 2 points. Don't go away just yet. They are back to within a score. They've got just the 2 timeouts remaining, so they'll line up and take their chances right here with an onside kick.
With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets the go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens, but we can see here an onside kick, not much of a chance.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. On the ground, this is Gibbs. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. A run here with Gibbs. So now the Bengals use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming.
Typically, I'm the first one to be screaming up here to keep your offense on the field, be aggressive and go for it. But I think at this stage of the fourth quarter, possessions are at a premium. I think you take this field goal, make it a two-possession game, and I think now it's really hard for your opponent to have enough time to come back. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the...
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. Now Gibbs, trying to shove his way forward, but brought down after a gain of a yard. Once again, it's Gibbs. This defense in desperate need of a stop, and here comes 3rd down. No one open, he'll drop it to his running back, and he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. Mechie, the man in motion. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. 2nd down and 8. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he'll be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one.